If I was a hairstylist, I was fucking someone up, I would just be like, no, this looks good. You just got to commit.
Yeah. Well, why do you have a woman hair cutter? You want a male hair cutter because they have male hair.
Nah, not a hair cuttery. I go to hair cuttery, dude.
You go to hair cuttery and you're complaining about your haircut?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm just complaining that she didn't own it.
Okay,
I'm
let's
complaining
back
that she didn't
up
own
here. If you go to hair cuttery, you don't have complaints. You went to the hair cuttery. You should expect not quality haircuts. That's why it's called the cuttery.
Well, all right, so that's the reason I go. Is because I'm never going to be happy with my haircut because I'm not happy with my hair, right? So I go to hair cuttery because then I'm like, oh, it's just fucking hair cuttery. But she didn't give me that because she quit.
She quit that day.
No, she quit. Yeah, she quit. Maybe she's like, actually, I can't.
She's like, this is the guy.
I can't do this.
We're back on. The last time this was all set up, everything was set up fine. Like, I could hear myself in the audio. And then I also told Romy and Chris, who, rest in peace, Chris. Sorry about
Congrats
that.
on graduating.
Congrats on graduating. He wasn't able to come back.
Oh, did you guys kill someone? What happened?
He graduated college. Did you graduate college?
A while ago.
Oh, but you did. Okay, I didn't.
It was you or It was you or him, right?
It was one of us. Yeah.
Romy and Chris. They came on. They did 2 hours. I would say though, in fairness, about 15 minutes of that 2 hours was about the topic that we came on. We did not talk about Stranger Things.
No.
So
we strayed.
Yeah, we really didn't talk about it.
Stranger Things?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all watched it. We came on to talk about it. Yeah, we didn't really talk. But anyways, that wasn't why I deleted it.
A lot of dicks. A lot of...
We just talk about random shit. That's my podcast. We talk about random shit on my podcast.
Yeah.
Which I don't care about. But what had happened was, like, all this was working, connected. I could hear myself. And then I also was telling them, I'm like, I've done this so many times. This is like a breeze to me.
Cocky
the
bitch
lighting's
syndrome.
Perfect, dude. The lighting.
CBS, baby.
The
CBS.
lighting is perfect.
Did you
Never
comment
have
on
I
it out
gotten
loud?
it.
Did you out loud say the lighting is perfect?
No, but I remember thinking it.
Okay.
And just being like,
God heard you.
No, when I saw it back and like saw how I finally got my lighting perfect, because 5 episodes I've been trying to make this lighting better and better and better. I fucking never switched on my computer to microphone recording.
Whoa.
It was recording from my computer's laptop.
And
that's why I could hear all of us.
So you
and,
just like
and the mics were on, but I never clicked it over to microphone, so it didn't. The microphones weren't connected to the audio.
You just had like the NSA copy, like
the
you had
computer.
The CIA bugged your apartment and heard your podcast version.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So it was. So I feel really bad. But you know, instead the night I knew the night of, and Romy messaged me was like, "Thank you so much," and I knew.
Yeah, I did.
Were you feeling good? Was that a career maker for you?
Fuck off! I messaged Claudia. I said,
no, but she was like, "That's what you're supposed to do."
It was fun. She invited me to her fucking house. I was like, "Dude, fucking dope
That's
time."
what you're, yeah.
Very nice. And then 2 hours later, I get a message on Facebook from Claudia.
24 hours later.
Yeah, and I go, this can't be good. I'm like, I already said thanks.
And then
what did I say about replacing Chris Aileo?
Said I'm gonna kill him if we have to do this again.
Can I show Rusty what I said?
Yeah. She showed somebody. Okay, he looks kind of.
I said, let's just get this guy and say it's Chris.
Oh, dude! If you just said he went away for plastic surgery and they had to like take some of the hotness off his height and put it on his face.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's why I waited, because I was like, let me come up with a plan before I tell them I can't.
Right.
So my plan was, fuck Stranger Things. Let's do a reboot of the same episode and talk about reboots.
Fuck yeah.
Right?
Reboot.
#reboot episode.
Take 2, baby.
I'm with her.
Chris
I'm with
couldn't
her.
come.
I'm with women. Rusty supports women.
I support all women.
Like any good.
I'm the bra.
Like any good reboot.
You're a diva cup. Shut the fuck up.
Double diva cup.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You are physically a diva cup?
I don't know what that means. Is that a term? I thought Romy was just like.
Do you not know what a diva cup is?
No, I thought you were just smashing words together.
I don't know what a diva cup is.
Wait, is it a menstrual cup?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
You knew what
Wait,
it
why
was.
is no, I didn't. I just guessed what.
Liar.
No, I was like, all right, somehow it's funnier than a bra cup, and so I was like, what's funnier?
First of all, you don't call it a bra cup. Do you
Bra
call it
cup.
a bra cup?
What's a bra cup?
Exactly.
Oh,
You're
the
just
cup.
making shit up now.
No, that
your
no.
bra
A bra cup
size.
is when I pour myself a cold glass of milk in my girlfriend's bra.
But
Stop.
it's oat because she's young.
Yeah, you put cereal in one cup and then you put milk in the other.
But you put
It's a
milk first
travel
or cereal
trough.
first?
I'm not a psychopath, dude. I put the cereal first.
Obviously.
I'm sorry,
for sure.
but Diva cups. No.
That's an annoying name.
I don't get the name.
No, the idea, just in general, is
It's
just
insane.
I think you guys should be impressed that I
scooping
guessed.
your blood and then emptying it out at the end of the day.
Dead.
I'd rather just wear a pad. That's better.
Right.
That's to me
A
better.
pad is, by the way,
A blood diaper? Yeah,
A
dude,
diaper.
a literal blood diaper.
Yeah.
Which would
By
be
the way, blood
Yeah.
diaper, great band.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
Actually,
blood
I
diaper.
wasn't gonna say that. Not great band. Great band name.
Rusty's just gaslighting me for all my fucking. But yeah.
I don't know, dude. The Mayans did it. You know, that's like the
Did they?
old school way. I assume.
They had
That or
to-
they just let it fall where they bled. They
pads
just bled.
were belted, and they were like had these belts that they would wrap
true? I
around
didn't know
your
that.
chest. Yeah.
Really? Damn, dude, you're like sexy Snapple with that shit.
Sexy Snapple. Yeah.
You always have like
But
the
you weren't
weird.
allowed around like your husband really usually. Like when you were on your period, they'd be like,
The red tent. Do you know about that?
"Tell me about
The
it."
red tent is like, I don't know when or where or what time or whatever.
The
but-
circus.
Yeah. The red tent, like, you had to go and, like, fucking sleep in, like, they call it, like, the red. You had to sleep outside for, like, a week when you're on your period.
That makes sense.
Where?
I don't know.
What is this?
Outside.
What is
that's
that?
intense.
Is that like
Wait,
a
is this like a
Native
cultural
American,
thing? Is this
or-
where
I
you
can't
grew
remember
up?
when it was. Yeah, well, this is called Hebrew school. But, no, I don't know. But, yeah.
Where did we get to this?
It's all Rusty's fault.
I can't imagine
I'm
it's
not
my
even
fault.
on
I don't
the
even
rag.
have a period.
Hair
I'm not
cuttery,
even on the
not
rag.
yet. We're about to sink. Hair cuttery.
I wanted to say #reboot. Okay, Chris Aileo couldn't make it, so we have Rusty Wright.
Woo! Thanks for having me.
Thank you for filling in. And any good reboot replaces the main character.
Ooh.
So.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, not only could Chris not be here tonight, he'll never be here again.
I told him, wait, we're going to insert like a memoir of Chris. And then maybe like Arms of an Angel like above it or something. Like a nice memoir of Chris Aileo with his 2 hours here. I think would be nice.
I think you also need to have a highlight reel, though. You got to hit him with some, like, real American shit.
Yeah, maybe American flag waving in the background, you mean? Yeah.
That's patriotic, and I love it.
Spend all your time waiting for that second chance, for a break that would make it okay. There's always some reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day. I need some distraction. Oh, beautiful release. Memories seep from my veins. Let me be empty. Oh, weightless, and maybe I'll find some peace tonight in the arms of the angel. Fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, and the endlessness that you fear. You are
Chris Aileo does look like the soldier who dies in the rest of the platoons. Like, we have to fight harder.
Yeah.
I didn't
Chris
realize
Aileo-
how big he was until he was like tall.
He's a
Until
big
you
boy.
get people on this little couch.
Oh, yeah, that kid has been on a tour of a chocolate factory, and it did not go well.
Yeah,
Where he got stretched out.
He
What
got
were you
taffy fucking pulled, my guy. He got
His
Mike TV.
stage name is Laffy Taffy, actually, is what it is.
I thought that was because of his cheeks.
Well, yeah.
Man, we had so much good content though. Like,
Yeah.
oh, he told us this story about like his first time ever seeing a dick, and no one asked him.
It was, by the way, an amazing story. Well told.
It was so good.
Beginning, middle, and end. It was like he had told it before, which I really don't think, unless it was to a therapist, I really don't think he has. It was an amazing story. We got to get that out of him again.
Got to meet the Flyers after a hockey game. Like we went to the game and I got to go into the locker room and meet all the Flyers.
That's super cool.
And but it was in the locker room after the game, so they were all just getting naked and changing in front of me. And so I just and I loved the Flyers when I was a kid. So I just imagine seeing all your heroes dicks and balls, and they're just oh yeah, I'm a big fan. And then you just because and I was young, so I hadn't really I didn't watch porn or nothing like that yet or anything. So I'm just seeing just dicks, and and so talk about a formative experience.
Right here on my podcast, everybody.
Was Chris Aileo abused?
Just described his first
Sexual-
interaction with a man's penis.
And the one player he's still playing, Sergei Bobrovsky, he's a goaltender. I mean,
The first dick you've ever seen, or
the hog on
Really?
that man, Russian guy, he has just got a hammer and sickle for a penis. I mean, talk about a red scare. Right?
Waiting for someone to spin it.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Penis.
For some reason, my podcast just makes people want to tell their trauma because that's what it felt like.
Amen, baby.
I was cool. So a lot of content was lost. Maybe you'll see it. I might do maybe some. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know.
Because I was in the car over Googling. I should not have been doing that, but I was Googling at the wheel. Reboots coming up.
Like Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I
and
have
shit.
them. You
It's
don't
it's
have.
a hot reboot slate though.
That's what I'm saying. There's so many.
Matilda. Oh,
We're gonna talk about it.
I did not know they were doing that.
Yeah,
Fucking
me neither.
spoiler alert.
Yeah.
I can't read, dude. Wait for her to say it.
Yeah.
Okay, I just watched Chip and Dale yesterday.
Endale.
Isn't that what it is?
Yeah.
Chip
Yeah.
and Dale. Oh, you made me doubt myself.
Where you pause for a second.
It was
like
hilarious.
Really?
I watched 3
So
movies
good.
last night, and it was the funniest. of
almost
the
a
3.
reboot. It
It
kind
is
of
a full reboot. Total
well,
reboot.
it's like
Comics.
3/4 of a reboot and an extra quarter of a reboot.
Because there's new. The voices are
So it's like Rescue Rangers canon, but it's actually a spiritual successor to Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
and that's
You ever seen that,
literally my
Romy? Or
favorite
is that-
movie. That's why I like this. I love Who Framed Roger Rabbit. You have no idea. That's why I love that movie because it was just like that.
Oh, dude, it
It was for 90s
literally
kids.
it was for 90s kids, but also it's made for Zoomer internet dorks because it's live action mixed with cartoons. So it's who wants to fuck the sexy cartoon lady?
incel shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Jessica Rabbit.
She
Yeah, you've
ride the
seen
dozen.
Jessica Rabbit.
Yes, please.
Can we
All
just
right.
say this? Zach Braff
Yes,
being
please.
a dad.
That's what
Zach
you're hyped
Braff-
for.
Dude, wait. Zach Braff, hold on.
He's still working?
Hold
He's
on,
the
give it
dad.
a tick. No, that's not okay.
He's
Nobody
the
can.
dad.
You think anyone's gonna be better than Steve Martin?
Steve Morton.
Steve Morton?
No, I think it's upsetting that Zach Braff is now a dad. He used to be
General.
when I was younger, he was heartthrob. He wasn't a dad.
Right.
I don't think he was all right. I think
I thought
guys
he
like
was
me
cute.
wanted girls like you to think he was a heartthrob. He wasn't a heartthrob.
Cute.
That
Well, no, he was an asshole, but we didn't know that.
Wait,
yeah.
why was he an asshole? What did he do?
He's just known for kind of being like a player.
No,
I
no,
guess.
he was an asshole when we were younger, right? Because back then it was just oh, he's being a celebrity. It's not like he did sexual assault, wife beater shit.
Right.
Nowadays the standard for assholes way different because you could totally
Yeah, I think he was just like a player.
yeah, I think nowadays the G in EGOT stands for genocide. You can
Father and Bride is another Steve Martin reboot.
I love Steve Martin.
What's
that guy
he
gets it.
doing?
That guy gets it done.
what's he
I have
doing?
one of his
He
records, his
delivers a
first-
fucking flick.
Give me a
He's very funny.
Princess Bride reboot, dog.
But see, you shouldn't touch The Princess Bride. Don't
Yeah.
touch movies that are just magical.
No, but here's my thing, right? Here's why fuck most of these reboots, and we're gonna go through them one by
We're
one.
gonna
I'll
go
tell
through
you.
them.
I'll
Rusty's
tell
coming
you
in
why
hot.
we'll fuck them. There's 3 kinds of reboots, right? There's we have no other ideas, and this is gonna make us money. There's
That I was gonna say that's one of the reasons why they do reboots because it's easier to fund and get funding for.
Yeah.
People are more likely to fund your reboot of a movie that's already
Exactly.
been successful.
and half the time, you could just do whatever you want and call it a Thor movie or whatever the fuck you're calling it.
Yeah.
But
Four.
And what's the fine line between a reboot and a sequel.
Well, so
Timing.
Time. Yeah. It's
is
got to
it
be
time
10.
though?
It's got to be a decade. If
Yes,
it's a
that's the sweet
decade,
spot.
it's a reboot.
I think this is why they have this stupid multiverse shit now. Because now they want to be like, it's not a reboot. It's not the same one. It's a We're looking at a different universe.
the multiverse is sick.
It's
Do you want
not
to smoke?
sick.
Do you smoke?
Oh yeah, I brought a little bud too. Yeah.
My bud.
I don't want to
gives me a
incriminate.
little
I have
bit
a
of a
medical card.
headache.
I'm legally allowed
Do you
to
want to
smoke.
smoke yours?
Yeah, I got some shit.
I have
From
raw
the
papers,
dispensary?
and you can mix it with mine, but I'm gonna warn you, not my regular.
Oh, you're good.
He gave me some edibles because he knew this wasn't. You know when they put edibles in the bag extra
Oh.
because they know they're like this ain't that good.
It's like,
So,
wait, he gave me 4 biscuits with my chicken? What did you fuck up?
Yeah. Extra butter. What the fuck?
I love my drug dealer though. Like he's the man.
No, fucking zip back a second. What were you just saying is sick that isn't sick?
The
Oh, the
multiverse.
multiverse. Nah, dude. The multiverse is
Did
lame.
you not see Spider-Man?
I did. And that's cool, right? That's cool. But here's the thing. Have you heard how no one wants to work with Vin Diesel on fucking Fast and Furious anymore? Do you because he
Fast and
fucking
Furious
bought the
suck.
franchise. He owns it and they all think he's a piece of shit and they don't want to work
I
with him.
didn't know that.
Yeah, dude.
He's got mad money.
He's
there.
got mad fucking money, but no one wants to work
He's
with
got
him.
bald money.
So tell me what he's going to do, Claudia, Romy. It's going to be a Fast and Furious multiverse.
yeah. Dude.
Oh, The Rock doesn't want to be in this one? Fucking recast him with John Cena.
I gotta say,
Dun, 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 dun.
I gotta say to the whole world, to the 20 people who see this, I've never seen a Fast and Furious movie.
Neither have I.
Really?
I've seen parts of Tokyo Drift because the soundtrack's bomb,
Okay.
but I've
Yes.
never sat.
So you've seen like
I know
music
the-
videos of.
I know the music of Fast and Furious. Do I know the plot? Not so much.
No, like I've sat through, but I've never been able to actually sit through and like they just, they're not my cup of.
What do you think is in the cup? What do you think's in that Fast and Furious cup? What do you girls think? I'm not saying girls
Axe
like
spray,
because
maybe?
that matters. Axe spray.
Axe
I watched
spray?
Formula One though.
All right,
Do I
Formula
get
One's
credit for that?
sick. Formula One's
One is so sick. It's like the hottest 19 to 20 to 33-year-olds
Oh yeah.
driving in different hot continents. And I mean hot like Abu Dhabi, and then I also mean hot like fucking Monaco.
I was gonna say Monaco too, dude. Nice. Here's the thing with Formula One. It's like if car guys admitted they were autistic. It's fucking fire.
I'm not saying
And they're
anything
fucking-
against car
they're
movies.
so good.
Like I've seen car.
That's the thing is-
Well, that's not true.
What's another
I've
car
seen a
movie?
couple car
You-
movies in it.
Here's the thing with Fast and Furious. Just hear me out. It started off as a car movie because that's what they thought the people wanted.
Can't they like fly now?
Dude, they have more superpowers than half the fucking Avengers.
Right.
It's crazy.
Everything is the Fifth Element now.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking copy of the Fifth Element. And I said what I said.
Which is the 3 kinds of reboots. There's
I would
This
like
is gonna
a
make us
reboot of
money.
Fifth Element.
Yeah,
I would.
I would.
fuck
That's
hardcore.
a great movie.
Give me Bruce Willis, baby, any day.
Nope.
He's
Any
done.
day.
you don't know that?
Why?
What?
He's done forever.
Why
No.
forever?
Oh, that he retired.
He didn't just
They say
retire,
that.
dude.
And then
Oh,
they
he
slide
got
a
a
number.
He has aphasia.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard.
He doesn't
It's
know
like
what words
dementia.
are anymore.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
He never
aphasia
did.
is dementia for the
Yeah.
concept of language.
I did
For
hear
the
that.
past 2 years, they've been using 3 actors to do him in composite. Himself, a body double, and a voice double.
That's
That's
brutal.
so
He can't read.
sad. I love Bruce. I forgot about that.
Yeah, dude. Sorry. You guys
Oh,
just got way too wet. I need to
man.
dry it up in here. I fucking
That's
not
like
dealing with
that-
Bruce Willis shit.
Oh man.
I mean-
no, never say never.
Makes me
though,
think of my
'cause
dad.
I'd watch a documentary.
Never say die.
I'd watch a Bruce. Goonies.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, I was thinking Die Hard.
Also, I've seen Die Hard. I've seen Die Hard recently.
I can't believe you
He's
never
like,
saw that.
yippee-ki-yay. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I actually like the version of It's Always Sunny Die Hard better. Have you ever seen Die Hard 5?
Oh yeah, that was the last tasteful use of blackface. It'll never be done
That
again.
was the best. Okay, Father of the Bride, I don't care about.
Never saw the original. Don't care.
I seen the original. It's very 90s
Yeah.
white. You know, typical Steve Martin family. They're always
I
very
Steve
like
Martin.
they're always very though upscale. His families. They're never very. They're always very sort of the
'Cause
'90s
he
money's
can,
family.
He can run a suit. He looks good in a suit.
He does.
Do you think?
I
that-
believe that he would have an upscale life, so that makes sense.
Yeah, you can never see him in like a lazy boy with sweatpants on. You'd be like, what are you doing?
Have you ever seen The Jerk?
No, is he in that? And he does that?
No, he just acts like a weird.
Armenian guy.
Like-
You know what the-
He just is weird in that movie.
Do you think
Why would this
that
go?
someone really wanted to remake Cheaper by the Dozen, or do you think they started writing a movie about
Right,
like
right.
about like
we got a family.
like literally about their own lives? Like, yeah, dude, I came from a big family, and then my dad remarried, and we
Yeah.
just kept getting bigger. And the
and the
studio,
lake house across the fucking lake, Jimmy Murdaugh.
the studio was like, yeah, we love it. In fact, we've loved it for
Yeah.
about 60 years.
And it came out on Disney Plus. You know, that's what it's becoming. Like a Netflix movie is no longer a movie. It's just content for them to fuel, and it's trash.
Cheaper by the Dozen. Eugene Levy can do anything.
But I mean, Cheaper
I
by the Dozen. I get that's like a movie. That's a remakeable movie over and over again. Like
for sure, till the end of time.
In,
The idea,
in fact, it's disrespectful to do a movie about a big family with stepkids and shit and not just call it Cheaper by the
Cheaper by
Dozen. In fact, we can do that 12 times before we have to rename it.
for sure.
Then Baker's Dozen, and then I don't know what they're going to do from there.
Romy, you saw Top Gun?
No.
Any of them?
No,
I
she
know
was
what it
supposed to
is.
go see the new one
I was.
the other day.
No, Top Gun's definitely one that someone wanted to
You know what I
reboot.
did instead, Claudia.
I
You
know.
know what we did
I didn't want to
instead.
bring it up anymore.
No, we're good. We're good. Just we know. We know. I had some top
As
fun. You know what I
soon-
mean?
As soon as I said it, I was like, ooh. never-
You know it's a good movie when you never make it to the theater. Anyway, but
I don't care. That's the same shit with that. I feel like that's the same thing as the Voom Voom movies.
what's the Voom Voom movie?
The Fast and Furious
Oh,
movies.
Voom Voom movies. Yo, you got
Vroom,
the
vroom.
sequel. Oh no, the prequel. Vroom Vroom.
Also, Voom Voom, is that what you think cars sound
No,
like?
you're missing the R. You're doing a vacuum right now. Voom Voom versus Vroom Vroom.
Oh, why did I think of
Vroom.
Remember the song?
Vroom.
A boom boom boom. I didn't make you say way No, that's Pat. I'm old.
Matilda, dude, I love that. Miss Honey was the mother figure I never had.
All
Love
right,
it.
we'll talk about Matilda. Let me click
got
that
it.
reboot.
Matilda's another one that someone definitely wanted to remake.
So good.
Like
Lavender. Miss
Well, it's
Honey.
not a reboot. It's not a remake. It's a reboot. It's a reboot
well, yeah,
What's the difference between a remake and a reboot?
because the
Alright, I guess a
reboot
remake is shot
is
for
like
shot.
is like a sequel or another generation.
okay.
Ghostbusters, the new one, Afterlife, reboot because it's their grandkids.
Is that with the Stranger Things kid?
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
it good?
Paul Rudd.
No,
I didn't see that.
It was okay.
Paul Rudd is in every reboot just because he's in every fucking movie.
It's because he's never aged. He's been
He's
around
never-
since. He's
I
actually
know.
Charlie
Paul
Chaplin.
Rudd plays 12-year-old in next film, yeah. Literally.
So my thing with reboots is there's the ones that someone wanted to make, and then there's the ones that I have to imagine they were working on a passion project, and halfway through they were like, "Fuck, am I writing Cheaper by the Dozen?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just sad and unoriginal. If that's the it just bothers me because there's like so many like people who have scripts that could have potential, and then it's not about that. It's just like about how much money they can make at the end of the day.
I mean, half the scripts of The Lion King. Do you believe in the mono myth?
Oh, well, they say everything is really Shakespeare
Yep.
or some
Just
shit.
one story.
Right. Well, yeah.
Okay, I'm Grease. I'm fucking excited for
That's gonna
Rise
be-
of the Pink Ladies. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Grease.
Grease, you know what? And I had yeah. What do you think of Grease?
I
Like like the movie. Did you like it?
Are you talking about Grease 1 or Grease 2?
Grease 1.
Who's talking
Just
about
Grease.
Grease too?
Nobody's talking about Grease 2.
I
Come
love
on.
Grease 2 too. I love Grease. What about it?
'Cause
It's
it's just-
fantastic.
Cause I don't know, isn't the message kind of fucked up?
I am with you 10 million and
I
5%.
think if you go back, I was talking about this to the 1970s and or even if you've seen Saturday Night Fever,
Hello,
movies
1970s. This
were-
is Claudia.
they don't age like they do now. Like it's not like it's weird then.
But even then, they knew not to be a whore, you know? Because she doesn't start. She starts off fun, and then
Ooh, Rizzo?
no,
Oh,
the blonde-
Sandy?
Sandy. She's fun. She's on the beach. She's got the ribbon in her hair. We're like, we love you.
She's a good girl gone bad.
No, she's gone bad because he makes her.
No, because remember at the end, he has the varsity sweater on. And he's like, I don't really care. This is an exact quote. He's like, I don't really care. I'll
Wow,
do
that's
anything
good.
for
That's a good one.
Sandy. He's
He's
like, I'll
like-
do anything for Sandy. And they're like, oh, chum, you got the varsity sweater on, yo. And then she sees him and she's like, ooh, poo. So he would have changed for her, too.
He's like, you're the one that I want if you put out. You know?
Oh, you mean then? Yeah, I mean,
No, you're the one that I want to put out.
Right, yeah. Well,
yeah, because don't you remember? And then when he's like, even in the beginning, oh, well, tell me more, tell me more. And then he's like, what does he say?
Because, and you know that she's right, because that is a prequel, not a reboot. They know they can't reboot Grease.
not today.
If they fucking,
No.
you would have to go like really dark with and lean into it, like Bel Air style.
Yeah,
and
10 minutes in the abortion clinic. They'd be like, Roe v. Wade is here. I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying, though, at least? Even if you don't agree?
I think you really want to see bad. You want to see inappropriate. You want to see rapey vibes. Watch Grease 2.
You think we're old enough to go?
All the way.
You have never seen Grease 2.
Was Grease 2 direct to video?
I've tried, had Michelle Pfeiffer in it.
That's the one thing Netflix fucking robbed us of, dude, is horrible direct to video movies.
Grease, actually, so Grease 2 was so bad that, this is a good fact. I know so many facts about Grease 2. Michelle Pfeiffer did that movie in 1980, and it was so bad, and it got really bad reviews, whatever. Then the people making Scarface the same year saw that movie, and they didn't want Michelle Pfeiffer in it. And she had to
Oh.
come and audition specifically because that movie was such a shit show.
Do you know what she did to Al Pacino? She cut him. She cut him there where they...
In the audition?
Because they saw Grease 2 and they were like, this fucking...
Wait, you're doing a sick joke, right? Or is that serious?
No, I mean, that's serious.
Oh,
Damn, dude.
So when she came in to audition, there was like a dinner scene, and I guess she like broke the plate, and by breaking the plate, it consequently like cut him. And he was like, "Yeah, I think she's the one." That's my Al Pacino, everybody.
that was Alf. That was
good.
yeah, not bad actually.
Yeah.
That wasn't as
Al
good as her like anything from the Grease era.
Al,
Like-
Al Pacino saw that and was like, no, she has to come and audition. And then she fucking nailed it. And she's the most Elvira is the most iconic character.
Michelle
Like,
Pfeiffer is so good.
I know.
I
It's-
like that
Yeah.
Al Pacino like treated it like when you go to the shelter and like one of the cats reaches out and like touches you and you're like, it chose me. That's the one.
But
Dude, if a cat
I
fucking...
love Grease too. But there's a way more inappropriate. If you want to see really fucked up inappropriate, watch Grease 2 because that shit will blow your fucking
Well, so
mind.
is Scarface is fucked up. That's a metaverse of its own. Grease 2 and Scarface.
Scarface multiverse,
I mean,
dude.
Well, I mean,
It's her on coke.
just watch Grease 2.
All
Do
right.
yourself a favor, both of you. Watch Grease 2.
Boy, no ordinary boy is gonna do. I wanna ride it.
All right, if they rebooted Scarface today, who do you want to
They
play
better not
Tony
fucking
Montana?
touch that movie.
They're gonna
That's what
touch
I'm
them
saying.
all,
Of course
dude.
they will.
No, because here's the thing is, you're almost fucking dead. Not really, but in the grand scheme of things. And
Well, that took a
soon,
turn.
they're gonna touch all your favorite movies.
That's upsetting.
He's got a point.
I'm
What are some
100%
What are
right.
some of your favorite
Your
movies?
kids will
can't
see
touch
Scarface, and their
Titanic.
Scarface will
Oh, they're
be
gonna
Zac
They're gonna redo the
Efron.
shit of Titanic.
Your kid's Tony Montana is gonna be Zac Efron,
100%.
unless you do something about it today.
Fucking, it's gonna be
He's
Magic
playing
Mike
a dad.
2.
He's playing a dad now too, which is upsetting to me
Yeah,
because
I did.
he was teen heartthrob.
I did not fuck with him in High School Musical, but you know
I'll
what?
roll another one in a
But you
sec.
know what I did fuck with him in? 17 again. Yes, sir.
I was gonna say that.
Yes,
I love
sir.
that movie. I just watched it like not that long
I just
ago.
watched the one scene. I get off on watching the one scene where he gets out of the car, and he locks it. Do you know what I'm saying?
He's hot. Is that what
No,
you're
but
saying?
like that's the one scene where it's like, yes.
You're saying he's hot in that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But not in
When
High
he's
School
got
Musical.
the leather jacket.
I don't like a guy
I didn't
that
like High School
sings.
Musical either.
No, I'm like, you sing, all right, whatever.
I don't like. I was a little too old.
I think
for
it was
High
more
School
that he was
Musical.
afraid to sing. Like, I think if he had owned it, like, that would have been cool.
All right, okay. Yeah.
Like, nothing's worse than someone who doesn't want to sing at karaoke, and when you finally give them the mic, they're like a fucking angel.
Right. There's nothing worse than, like, it's like, you know, there's, like, you have to go, like, not, like, acting class, but, like, whatever. It's, like, theater in school, and they're like, I really don't want to do it, and then they're kind of shit. It's like making someone do stand-up. It's like, don't do it. You're a waste of time at the open mic.
Get it all out. Guys,
Yeah.
I never introduced you guys. Well, I kind of did.
I got an intro. Romy
I
got
got
an intro
fucked.
Romy,
like
because
2
she
weeks
had
ago,
an
and it
intro
died.
before.
Yeah, you have to do a seance to get Romy's. You have to do a seance and ask Chris Aileo what Romy's intro was.
Okay,
Yeah.
can we just say first, who the fuck gives a fuck about Frasier? They're rebooting Frasier. Who wants like? Where is there a fandom of Frasier that I don't know about? Is that
Boom.
what I'm?
Another kind of reboot. One of my favorite kinds. Always wanting to work with a certain actor, and you need to wait until they're old enough that you can afford them. I have a list of UFC fighters who are old enough now that I could fucking cast them tomorrow. $500, dude. I'll get me a former champion.
I don't want to show my age here, but which one was Frasier? Who's in that? I know what it
Exactly.
hot
No,
one.
you're not even showing your age.
Who I know who
The one
like
that went in the cell was in the
I'm
So-
thinking of Cheers.
He was
And
the
Saka
basketball
was an
player
eggs and
who was
cheese.
really good at singing, and everyone wanted him to join the team. And he was like, "Cheers."
Frasier?
Oh, no, High School Musical, dude. I was fucking.
This is the theme song.
Be like he could dribble, but he couldn't sing.
Don't be afraid to shoot the outside.
The theme song is.
Oh, that one, of course. Wait, but what is it actually? Who's in it?
This is Frasier. This guy.
Oh my God, dude, is that fucking wait, what's his last name?
Frasier.
No, but in real life, Kelly
Was-
something.
No, his real name is Frasier. Oh, maybe not.
What's his last name?
Grammar.
Yes,
Camille
You guys are
Grammer.
I
killing
went
me.
to. I
Kelsey
know
Grammer.
Kelsey Grammer.
Grammer.
I think I went to school with his kid.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
Grammar school?
All right, we cut it. No, yeah.
Grammar school. Oh
You just got
man, that was
ratioed.
fresh.
You just got fucking ratioed.
No, I stand by my point. I
Got
stand by it.
fucking ratioed.
What do the viewers think? Something like that. I think I went to school with this kid. I swear to God.
His kid?
Get the
Why
yearbook.
didn't you make moves?
No.
On
wait.
his female daughter?
His how?
Fair,
Because his
fair.
wife was on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills for like she's still on it sometimes, and they live in Beverly Hills. His
No, I
kids.
know.
Is that who you're talking about?
Dude, I
Maybe
went
he
to...
had another family before that.
Yeah,
He
one
had
of
like
his
a shit
secret
ton of
families.
kids. I think he had a shit ton of kids, and maybe it was like the cousin of the girl. Because I don't even know if I can
Was his name Grammar or her name Grammar?
Yes.
Or was her
There
like...
was an older sister who was in Netflix movies, but she was still
Okay.
young. She was like 23, 24.
Oh, okay.
And then there was the younger sister who was in college, and I think we went to school together.
I think that's the real deal.
I think it's the real deal.
He
I
must
swear to
have
I
God.
wasn't sure if it
another
was just like
family.
someone like voted like most likely to be related to Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah.
Do you guys like have like we're working at entertainment? Do you guys just want to do stand up, or do you have aspirations to write or direct like a series or a film?
I would write. I would love to write. I mean, I want to fucking do stand up forever, but if that shits the bed, I would definitely write a sketch show.
I
Cool.
wrote a script.
Oh,
Why do you think it's a why is it for you, Romy? It's like ducks in a row. Like, hey, if not stand up, I guess I'll just do sketch. Like,
well, I mean, it's like two different types of writing, I guess.
you don't have any interest in like, I still piss when I shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like you never like write a bit and you're like, this would work better visually.
I think it's hard. So I would rather podcast because it feels not to be like
Podcasting is so much fun.
right. It's easier than writing a fucking script, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why can't you do all of it? Like I've
Well,
done all
there's
of
only
it.
24
I wrote
hours
a
in the day.
script. I run a podcast. I do stand-up comedy. Like why? Like
She's a jack of
we're
all
not
trades.
limited.
It's true.
That's what I learned in my life is like I feel like people in my life always just try to like limit you down to like especially like having a vagina.
Mm.
They try to like limit
I've
you
been
down
there.
to just only being able to be good at one thing
Sorry
or
that you're a
having
middleman.
one thing.
Childish
Comedy?
Gambino.
Well, yeah, honestly. I mean,
Right.
like I can't tell if you meant that or not. But
Oh,
yeah,
I do
yeah.
mean it.
Actors
Singer, actor, comedian, fucking.
have
He
other
can dance
hobbies.
too in the fucking
Mhm.
videos and shit.
Me and Rob talk about this all the time, where it's like you have this expectation of like putting on this hat of like I'm a stand-up, I'm this. The fact of the matter is that's just different ways that the skill set you're building manifests. Like it's all about the opportunities presented to you. You started with stand-up
Right.
because it was the first thing to get into. If every school in America had a fucking improv team, you probably would have been on it. Like, you know
That's
what
a
I
good
mean?
point.
Like,
Every school had shop, you'd fucking build
Yeah.
a birdhouse. I didn't have
Badass,
it.
right?
Lady
do.
from
I tried to
Home
kill one of
Alone.
my teachers. Oops.
what?
We didn't have shop. Well, we did kind
No
of have.
drugs for me, just murder.
We didn't have shop. We had what would you call it? Like facts class, family and consumer sciences. Do you guys have that? Like cooking and blended family.
You said a
Yeah.
tongue twister.
Learn-
What was that?
Learning how to deal with step siblings. That basically was the class.
Wait,
But-
home ec?
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
to
whatever.
choose. I got to choose between the cooking class or the one where you get the baby, and I chose the cooking class.
What's the one? You mean health class? The one where you get the baby?
No, ours was like you had to choose, and it was like family planning, and you could choose family planning or cooking, and it was like if you took the family planning class, you'd get the fake baby. So I was like, nah.
Isn't family planning and cooking kind of under the same umbrella?
Oh no, I
I don't-
cooked
I
my
didn't-
baby.
Yeah. Oh no, I saw Tater.
You know what? Cooking was for the women who didn't want children, and they just wanted to cook. That's who that was
I
for.
can't cook and I can't have a baby.
Can
Isn't
you-
that
Well, I
fucked
can
up?
dabble in the kitchen, and I don't know if my ovaries work.
Can you believe?
Okay. Wait, what?
Can you believe
I can order
that
a
at
pizza.
one point
Do you
in
guys want
time?
pizza?
Oh, not at the moment. In
Okay.
general, though, yeah.
Anyways.
I cannot believe that at one point in time they tried to call a class where they teach you like cooking and taking care of a baby home economics.
Yeah.
They were like, you can't have any money, but doing the dishes is kind of like currency, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and anyways, what were you trying to say out of that from the beginning?
Well, we had this teacher in facts class, and she was a real bitch. And I had a crush on this guy. I'm not gonna say his name. Rhymes with and he was like, let's like put weird, cause she would like eat the food that we made,
Of course.
which is like kind of weird, cause you're just like, I don't know, fucking it's like Master Chef vibes. And she was fucking Gordon Ramsay, and I don't know, and we just like put like
Gross.
weird shit in it, like soap and like fucked up shit, and just like didn't cook it properly. So when she ate it, she's like, "You failed." And I was like, "Yeah, but you're fucked later." Anyways, cut that out.
Damn. Did you do it because you like this guy? That's totally like. Have you ever seen Heathers? That movie Heathers.
I know what it is. I haven't seen it.
No. Well, that's basically he wanted to like kill everybody, and she was like, "Yeah, I'll help you."
He was
Were
really
you that chick? Were you the girl that helped him murder?
no, not really. No, I don't help. But
I only saw one scene of Heather's because I walked into a room when it was playing, and I think about that scene all the time. It's just him going sit and spin. And he puts up two middle fingers.
I love that movie. She's like,
Scream.
look
They're
it
gonna
up.
make that forever.
Well, what I was asking
Those
with the
movies
comedy
are not
thing is,
good.
do you guys have like what would you do? You have a passion project? You're like, fuck, dude. If they gave me the keys right now and they're like, you have to do a series or we kill your family. I don't care if you want to do stand up or whatever. Like, what are you doing? It's like something you know intimately that you feel like you could tell a good story. Like, is there something an intellectual property that you would want to work with?
You mean like something that's already been made?
Like a show we know so well that we want to redo.
So like, all right, for me, I have always, since I was like 16 years old, wanted to do a series based on the video games Twisted Metal. That's actually being done right now. It comes out next year on Peacock. I'm so pissed. I promise
Someone
you,
will get it too if you
before we
don't.
die, I will have rebooted Twisted Metal and have done it better than
'Kay.
whatever comes
We
out next
believe
year.
you.
Facts.
That's why part of the reason reboots keep happening. Passion projects. But do you guys have one? Like you want to do like a White Medea? Like, what do you want to do?
Well, don't read my notes, but Claudia.
I never
I-
asked this question. No.
You could, yeah, you could
No,
just,
the only
just
thing
rip it out, baby.
I want other people to do them, but I don't want to do them. That's the thing.
You don't have like a part you want to play? Like you did a sick Reese voice. Don't tell me you're not in the mirror, like being like, tell me boy, tell like.
I like the idea of Sandler that he gets all his buddies in like the same movie, and I want to combine that with like a broad city kind of vibe. You know what I mean?
It would be sick to reboot every Adam Sandler movie, but with you and your
But,
friends.
but better.
You as Big Daddy, dude.
There's no,
Like, eat some ketchup, you little shit.
You peeing on newspapers.
I
You
really
know.
want to answer. I'm thinking because I really want to answer this question because I don't.
Yeah, it
wanna
is
just-
interesting. I'm trying
like,
to think.
To me, like if it's something I could do better, Walking Dead. Like they ruined that show to me. I feel like I could have done it better. In that sense of point of where I'm like mad, where I'm like, oh, I could have done something better. Walking Dead, they
Fuck
ruined
yeah.
it.
To my earlier point, I think if you wrote a really good zombie thing, they would fucking put a gun to your head and tell you it's called The Walking Dead now.
I
Which
would
is the
tear
other kind
up
of
I
a
wouldn't touch
zombie
Breaking
film.
Bad. Yeah.
I would fucking tear up a zombie. Like if one thing I could do is I love zombie shit. I love that shit, and that's why Walking Dead pissed me off because it started out so good.
I have one idea for a zombie movie. Not like a whole movie, a scene, a single moment in a zombie movie. Otherwise, I have no interest. I want a scene where like somebody accidentally kills like a homeless dope head because they thought they were a zombie, and then like their
I
entire
feel
crew
like
is like.
you've told me this before.
I would do like yeah.
Like I just feel like there's not enough cocky anxiety. Like there's a certain kind of anxiety where you're afraid of everything, but you think you got it. You're like I'm all right to fucking stab zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something I would love to do. A zombie movie or just like any franchise.
What about, like Maze Runner? You see that?
Maze Runner. Yeah, I didn't get into them really.
I thought they
couldn't
were
get-
pretty good. I like them. What about Bond? Like a fun Bond.
I never got into James Bond.
Love James Bond. Love the Maze Runner.
Fuck yeah.
what's
You want
the-
us the new Bond? I think it's time for Lady Bond.
Ooh,
For
no.
the Doctor Who chick.
Who's the new blonde? He has to be British, right? So let's cut somehow.
I mean,
Tom Hiddleston.
Oh,
No.
no,
you
they
know-
were gonna make a black James Bond, and I still stand for that.
Who
They were
would-
gonna make
Idris
it-
Elba?
something like that, or
He would
someone
be good.
He's
hot.
too old now. They don't want to do him anymore.
He might be a little old.
Right, but they
Sorry,
can still
Idris, if you're
get-
watching.
There's more than just the one hot black guy.
They wanted that
Everybody always
Bridgerton-
says Idris. I'm
Well,
like,
they-
there's more.
I know, but they wanted that British guy, the Bridgerton guy.
Is there
Oh,
He would be
yeah,
good.
that
Very
would've been
pretty.
so
is there a black guy
good.
on Bridgerton?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's the main character.
The first
he's the
season.
Duke.
There's a black
He's
Duke?
extremely light skinned.
That's huge.
He's
Everybody in the show is
It's just
mixed.
Obama on Bridgerton. They
Obama's
wrote
just
Obama
Bond.
into-
The
He's like,
thing
Michelle?
about Bridgerton is it's not based on a real time. It's like a made up. So it's like all the colors don't matter. Like no one's like race. It's like a
It's multiverse.
it's like
It's
a
like
world
Hamilton.
if
It's like
there was no
Hamilton.
hate. Yeah.
It's like Hamilton. They don't give a shit. They're just gonna whoever's good is gonna fucking. take the part.
Well, I
So-
mean,
so-
Hamilton,
so there-
you're
so
not
the-
gonna be able to find white people who can rap and sing that well and dance. And
Amen,
Be that good.
amen.
No, the Rolling Stones disagree with you.
Well, I'm just. Have you seen Hamilton?
Huh?
Have
No.
you even seen
No,
Hamilton?
no. I
Where do
walked
you
it-
watch it? Like on TV? Oh, Playbill.
I
That's
work across the
Philadelphia.
street.
But I didn't see it in New York, but yes, Hamilton is so good.
I served Burr, whatever, Aaron Burr, came into my restaurant. He was wearing the full costume and everything. Though I guess I could have just been some
What?
fucking incel, just like
What
fresh
a
out of a fucking
fucking-
war reenactment.
What a fucking story we're about to get.
Oh no, it was just fucking.
I have this conversation.
He's a
I
weirdo. He
never
made
see
his
anybody
reservation
famous
as
when they
Aaron
come to
Burr.
Philly.
I saw Ellie Kemper last night
Everybody always sees somebody
Where?
famous.
Oh, yeah, you were in New
outside
York.
the strip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's seen. You know how many? I have to say it again. I've said it before. Everybody saw Jason Segel. Everybody here in Philly when he was,
He was
here.
filming at Cuba Libre.
Everybody would be like,
Oh, that show he did.
"I'm the only
So
person who didn't see Jason
how I
Segel."
met,
How
I
we didn't see
didn't
him, he
meet
was
Claudia.
everywhere.
That Jason Segel show.
Yeah.
How I refused to meet
How
Claudia.
I turned down Claudia.
How I texted all my Hollywood friends to stay the fuck away from Kiss Off.
Everybody
sick
saw
impression.
Jason Segel but me. Everybody saw Adam Sandler but me.
I know
I
people
will
that
see a
saw that.
celebrity one day around these parts.
You know when you see a celebrity? Every time you look in the fucking mirror.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I've
Cla-
met
Claudia,
celebrities.
you were like, get out of my way, Rob Schneider. I'm trying to see Adam Sandler.
I've met celebrities before. I've just never seen celebrities around my
Who's your
hometown.
biggest dog?
My biggest celebrity?
Yeah, dude.
I mean,
Name
nobody
names,
that
bitch.
famous.
Yeah, name drop.
Name drop. Name
Name
drop.
I met John Leguizamo for like 2
Who the
seconds.
fuck is that?
Like Wazamo?
Yes.
John
Do you say is that how you say it?
Yeah, John Leguizamo.
Isn't that a
There's
pasta
no way
dish?
that's
What is
right.
that?
Okay, well, I'm Puerto Rican. So I think I know
Okay.
because he's a fellow Puerto Rican.
It sounds like you
But
microwaved
it's
his
not
name.
like I met them. It's not like I can say, oh my God, hi, nice to meet you. I worked
Yeah.
His
name wouldn't-
So there's like all these celebrities there, but I didn't necessarily like meet them. They were just in the same room as me. They didn't like, they didn't know
Yeah.
me or anything. I was an intern. I was getting there. I was fucking slinging drinks and shit. I was doing fucking bitch work while everyone was checking on with celebrities.
They were probably all noticing how hard you were working and thinking, don't
I
let
did get
Jason
hit on
Segel
by.
see
Have
that.
you ever seen? Oh, have you ever seen Never Been Kissed? The movie.
Yes,
With
Drew
I
Barrymore?
have.
Remember, I had the biggest crush. Remember the teacher
Yes.
that was in love with her?
Who played the teacher?
I don't know, some fucking guy.
I actually didn't really
some
see the
hot
movie. I
guy.
saw someone making fun of the movie on YouTube.
Oh.
I watched like a commentary.
Well,
thing.
anyways, he hit on me and he was like, "You're so beautiful." And at the time I was 20. He's like, "You're old enough to be my daughter, but I don't care. You're beautiful."
Damn, dude, that's a come on. You're old enough to be my daughter.
Yes.
That's
no,
hot.
And I remember thinking I had such a crush on him, like as a little kid, and like he was like heartthrob crush, and I was like, I can't believe this is happening to me right now. Isn't that crazy? And then it was creepy looking back, and I'm like, ew. And in that movie, he was like a teacher in love with a student. So then I was like, ew.
I don't get
he,
that. Yeah.
He was like, "You're old enough to be my daughter. Would you consent to a blood test here? Compare yourself
Yeah.
to this milk."
Let's see those blood
Is that
cells,
you?
baby.
I know, maybe. Here's just
Jessica,
20,
I found you.
23 and yeah. Here's the thing. I never understand like a teacher fucking a student because it's like I hated my teachers. Like never in a million years would I ever consider that.
You didn't finish college because in college I wanted to bang a couple of my professors.
My professors were all old as fuck.
That's different. That's different.
I'm
Because
talking
in
strictly
high school,
when you're illegal.
there were only a certain amount of pervy teachers who wanted to bang you, right?
There were
Like,
there were teachers.
There were some, but there were only a certain amount.
Not
in
me. I was
college,
a problem
they-
child.
they would all bang you. You
In
just-
high school,
They
there were
would,
definitely
yeah.
pervy teachers, but I'm not talking about college. College, you're legal. You can do whatever the fuck you want. It's immoral, but you're legal. I'm talking 18 and under. I hated my high school teachers. Shout out to my high school teachers. You
I
all
agree.
sucked ass.
I
Hell
hated
yeah,
them.
None of
too.
you helped me. You're all pieces of shit, and that's why I never showed up.
No, I
Good
still
night.
keep
dude,
in
it's
contact.
not even because you're old. It's because you're bad at
No, I'm
nurturing
not
students.
ageist. I'm assist. You were fucking dickholes.
Agree. A lot. 90% of the teachers fucking never even tried to help me. Even,
No,
like,
dude, never. They don't give a fuck. They're reading from a fucking script.
You hear
But
that,
I do keep in
educators? You want
contact with
ladies
one
like this. You
teacher.
got to really mold the
She's
youth's
super supportive
minds.
of my comedy. She's so cute.
I had like a middle elementary school teacher that was good, but other than that,
And she's like, I always knew you were different. It's like the shit she would say. Then when she found out I did comedy, it's like a little shit like that. It's like, oh, I knew that you were gonna be something. Like, bitch, I knew you were crazy. That's basically what it
hate
is.
it. My blood boils thinking about it, dude.
But college, you have a better experience though, with professors.
Not
They're
me, but-
older, and a lot of them you do want to bang them. I say I wanted to bang 2 of my.
What did they
professors.
teach? What course?
Yeah.
And the one, she
That's
was,
important.
She was a hot
That's
lady.
a good question.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
What
And it's
course?
not even. She would come in these like
Intercourse, or-
beautiful like
Yeah.
dresses, and I'd be like, that's hot. She's hot.
Was she young? Old? What was the class?
Yeah, she was young. It was.
Give us something here.
It was. It was.
Poli sci.
It was.
Ooh, polyamory.
Worlds. It was something to do with global politics. Something like
Dude,
that.
the name of these courses are always so fucked. It's just like
World politics.
just means like just say maps, you know?
Something about us learning about politics in other countries.
Like flat Earth
World.
theory.
It was a really good class. It was actually like a lecture more.
Yo,
She
maps
was really
should be called
hot.
flat Earths.
She was
Flat
a
Earth
redhead.
201.
She was a redhead. Hot redhead.
Rare.
Yeah.
See, that's just normal to me.
And
Yeah.
I wasn't doing well in her class, and then I got an A on the like final midterm.
What'd
whatever.
you do? What'd you do?
Yeah, what'd you do? What changed?
what'd you
Wait,
do?
is
I
it-
studied really hard.
yeah, I was gonna
Happened.
say yeah. Like,
Oh,
what'd you
yeah.
leave out? Yeah.
It's like, what'd you do during lunch
And
to
then
learn?
I hired a tutor, but I didn't want to admit that.
And then I feel like there probably there's a dude somewhere in there. I definitely have felt like somebody.
But did
I'm
you
like,
end
do you
up?
wanna fuck or that me being like, do you want to?
But you
like,
never
fuck?
but you never-
never did.
You never fucked a teacher.
No, I'm saying just the thought. I
The
didn't say
thought.
I did.
Never,
I wish
never
I
for
did.
me. No. I mean, my teachers were old and.
Rust?
I mean, in college, I had a few that, of course, I was interested in, but I was there to learn.
Of course.
Apple on my desk for sure, but
Yeah.
no,
Dad
yo,
asshole.
Speaking of fucking sex stuff though, and just like a little reboot thing, I totally this popped into my head. I'm ADD as shit. You know what reboots I can't wait for?
What?
Fucking J.K. Rowling to lose the license to fucking Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Wait till she loses that shit and we get hella trans wizards and shit
Wait,
just to
is that
fuck with her.
happening?
No, not anytime
Trizzards?
sooner.
Oh, you
But
mean
Trizzards, you
in
mean?
in our
years?
life, yeah, dude. She's definitely gonna like.
That happened to Pooh.
There's gonna be like a
Pooh Bear.
trans paparazzi, and she's gonna beat the shit out of them.
She's gonna
And-
cancel.
she's gonna
Mickey's
hate
in
crime her way out of Hogwarts.
What's
Yo,
that?
Hagrid's about to be they them. I swear to God.
No, she's transitioning from a Hufflepuff to a Slytherin. I'm cis Slytherin.
What's that called when you're
Yeah.
in like the where everything's touchable now? Like, cause Pooh Bear now is, I guess, when it's like been 50 years and now everything.
Oh,
you can
public
touch.
domain.
Yeah, public domain.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to see a fucking Quidditch fucking match of
Anti-homo.
skirts and skirts and skins. Why is that hard to say?
You're whatever you want to be, Harry.
yeah.
But then why is Dumbledore gay in the new ones?
Because
Is
Is that
so
true? I didn't know
homophobic?
that.
yeah, all right, yeah. So
He's
so
gay.
so
he
here's
just
some of the
admitted he was in love with him.
for those who don't know, here's some of the things that fucking Tourette's ass bitch J.K. Rowling like decided.
Mhm.
Dumbledore's gay. She blurted that out. There's nothing to back that up. She just decided. She when asked if there were any Jewish, this is a real thing, Romy. Look this up. I'm not. Just
I
saying
know what
this.
it is.
When asked if there were any Jewish wizards at Hogwarts, she said, yes, there is one. Andrew Goldstein, Ravenclaw. He's a second year. He's
I
not
know
in the
him,
books
good
at
guy.
all. At all, but someone tweeted at her and was like, "There's no Jews in your books. You should write a Jew in your next book." And she was like, "There is a Jew in the canon up here."
Oh my God, is that true?
And the name she pulled up was Andrew Goldstein.
I think I went to Hebrew school with him.
Was it magic?
No.
Yeah,
He
no,
kept on showing me his
she-
broomstick in the bathroom. I was
She
like,
named
no.
her one Asian character Cho Chang.
Yeah, she did. Fucking yeah, she did, dude.
So
She says that trans people are like the real.
so then is she
Voldemort.
mad about like he wasn't gay in the books or?
No, there's just nothing for him to be gay. She was just like, people were like, "There's no gay people in your book." She's like, "Yes, there is.
Yeah.
The gayest one of all."
Yeah.
I think Dumbledore's a top or a bottom.
That with that beard,
Of
that's a top beard.
Yeah, dude. He's a regular fucking
You
sword
can
and
fucking
hat.
yeah. You can choke someone out with that fucking
If
thing.
I was a wizard with that much power, I wouldn't just have regular sex.
Well, that's problematic, but yeah, you're right.
I'd fuck in that wand shop. I'll tell you that right now with the wind and shit. Yeah.
Wait, yo, I just realized something. Fucking J.K. Rowling hates trans people. In her fucking books, a woman transforms into like a human cat. Like
Yeah.
there's fucking
You mean Professor McGonagall? Yeah.
No, it's just hypocritical because what Harry Potter, the whole point is like not to be like biased like against muggles and shit, like a different race. Like it's like
Is that the point?
that's what I'm saying. You would think, but we're thinking
We're-
now, is it the opposite?
I think the point of the whole fucking series is if you have a scar, get bangs. I think.
Don't be out here telling people to get bangs. This is bad advice.
I want to see who will do it.
I'm gonna tag on to that and say, if you have bangs, it's because your parents weren't around for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, here's the Matilda.
Oh, is she gonna be Miss Trunchbull?
Let's read it.
Okay.
We got to read it for us because he can't read. Many who grew up in the 1990s love Matilda. Blah 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 blah.
You gotta read in like a British accent to fucking give the fucking.
Did Netflix this new take on Matilda? Actually, wait, is Matilda British? Won't be a straight up remake of the movie,
I don't
but
think it's-
instead an adaptation of a play
Emma Thompson can't.
based on the story.
No way Emma Thompson delivers however well the other bitch did.
No one can be Miss Trunchbull besides
No
this
one.
lady.
Who is that lady? She's so good. She scared me. That her.
It's Miss
she,
Trunchbull. What
no,
do you mean?
but I mean like, but her like that. Her scariness is on par for me with Coraline.
Oh, I mean,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like if we're gauging childhood terror, I'd say
I don't.
Miss Trunchbull.
You lost me, kid.
You didn't know? I know Coraline.
don't know
Well, I know
Coraline?
Coraline, but little button eye kid, right?
Yeah.
The little
Yeah.
Tim Burton button eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I would say you're saying meanness scale or scary?
Scary.
Is Coraline like why is Coraline scared? Just like the animation style spoof
Well,
show?
everybody's a kid. That's like the number one fear is getting taken. So and then that movie plays into that fear.
All right, well you understand what like this
I
is the
guess, like-
villain of this movie, and
But
you
this is more psychological because she made that fat kid eat that cake,
True.
and that is some psychological. Can we just look back at that and say
Let's
that
take a
was
minute.
fucked? When she makes that fat kid eat a whole cake in front of the class, that was demented. Do you remember that?
yeah, dude, that's how she got the role. She actually like
That
walked
was
into
more
the
fucked
studio
up.
and she made the Netflix account execs eat the cake.
Yeah.
She's like, eat the cake, anime.
Everybody wanted to be.
She was gay, right? Miss Trunchbull was gay.
I mean, she was in the Olympics.
I don't think
Bingo. No, I don't know. I remember watching that and being like, "Where's her fucking husband?" You know, like, who's taming her?
I don't think Miss Trunchbull's got a man.
I don't
Nah,
think anyone
nah.
claims her.
Yeah, except for that belt. But I
Fucking roasting Miss Trunchbull over here.
Gosh, goner.
What are all these?
Thank
Oh,
God
by
it's
the
a
way,
chastity belt.
why a Snow?
Yeah.
Why a Snow White?
good.
Who asked for that? Who asked for the rebooting Snow White and making it Snow White, which is like
Wait, who's gonna be Snow White? Do you know?
just somebody who's like not that famous.
I think it's all right.
It's already
Do,
filming.
do you want the real answer? Or you want me to shit on it?
I don't know who would want that or ask for that. Like who wants Snow? Like who wants that?
I mean, fucking no one really
There-
wants
she's
it. But
with
Disney,
seven-
Disney needs a fucking. They got a schedule to hit, baby. They got to justify you paying $15 a month to watch. I don't know.
To
What-
me, the
what do you
Seven
watch?
Dwarfs didn't age well. That's just my opinion.
What have you rewatched on Disney Plus? Name one thing on Disney Plus you've rewatched.
I've just watched Beauty and the Beast. Like when we talked about it on Sundays,
That's
we
true.
talked about it. So I had to watch it.
That was your first time you saw it.
No, I rewatched it.
Oh, okay.
The original Beauty and the Beast.
All right, yeah. But what have you seen on there and then gone back and watched again?
You know what I fuck with?
Fucking
Zootopia.
nothing. They don't have fucking shit.
Okay, I watched Zootopia like more than an average person should watch it.
You know what I?
That
you
would
know-
be so good.
I've seen that in French, which is random. But you know,
Really?
Can
yeah,
you say some more French? Say something in French.
some French? What do you want me to fucking? You know, when I get really fucking plastered, I do a little French.
Yeah, like what were you like seduce somebody? Like seduce the microphone.
seduce Rusty on Kiss Off. Okay, so bisou bisou, which is like kiss kiss, and then you could say like
You're fucking with me.
fucking je pense que l'époque c'est fantastique et je pense que fucking what is this called?
That's
Fucking-
sensual.
Robert est très bizarre parce que je pense que I don't know. I'm just saying like I think like
Yeah.
I don't know. Je dois la maison. Je suis heureux.
Oh,
Fucking.
Bismarck.
Anything
I don't
you
know.
could say, I'm taking a dump in French, and it would.
I don't
sound
even know what I'm
sexy.
saying. I'm like, I'm happy to be here. I don't know. Dude, should I pull out all my languages right now?
Go.
Okay, let's do around the world. Sweden. Tack så mycket. Jag talar lite svenska. And then if you want to say I love Swedish men, you go jag älskar svenska mannen. And then fucking Russian, you're like как дела? And they're like хорошо. And that's like, yo, what's good? And you're like, I'm fine. This could all be wrong. And then fucking
It sounds right, so who cares?
what else do I know? That's pretty much it. Russian, Swedish, French, English.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's all the
That's
white
it.
ones.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah.
That's your German.
That's all the white ones, yo. That's all the white ones. That's pretty funny.
Ich habe keinen Schulter. Means I have no backpack. It's the only German I know.
What were we gonna say?
So I have no backpack. That was it. She knows all the white languages.
Yeah.
I know a couple words in the Asian language.
Do it.
Oh no, I mean like I know like how to say like my name is in Japanese.
Do it. We don't know it.
Watashi wa Rusty. Oh.
There's no Japanese word for rusty.
I'll
No.
take the Tory roll.
Actually, a lot of I talked about this on the mountain, but fucking a lot of Japanese words are just they didn't have them at first, and they took them from English. So like orange juice in Japan is orange juice. Pants is.
I gotta go. I'm erect.
Erectu. I don't know. Erector set.
I like that Rusty can like speak Japanese, and there's like no way he can use chopsticks.
I'm very clumsy.
There's no way. You use a
Can't
they
use
give you a
chopsticks?
fork,
I
and you say thank you.
they give me 2 forks.
They give you 2 forks.
2
yeah.
forks and rec specs.
Yeah.
There's one more reboot that I read about, and I
Hit
was
me.
surprised you skipped over it.
Oh,
Uh,
I'm sorry.
2 of the
Is it Buzz? Because I want to talk about
no,
Buzz.
we can talk about Buzz too, but I was gonna say that 2 of the lesser Kardashians think they're gonna reboot Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know all their names. I think this one's Cam Girl Kardashian.
Cam girl? Oh, she's new.
No,
You mean
what are you
Kendall,
talking about?
Kylie, Chloe,
Chloe's
Kim,
one of 'em.
Courtney.
Yeah, 2 of them. They're doing a show, a new Kardashian show. I just think it's funny that they're trying to redo Keeping Up Kardashians, and they pick the only 2 who can't keep up.
I don't understand why anybody wants that.
No, that's.
Well,
neither
you know
do
what?
I.
People are really gonna watch it. People love them and watch their shit, and will watch their shit forever.
Did you guys watch the original?
Of Keeping Up
Yeah.
parts,
I've
like
seen
I've seen
scenes
all
of
the
it.
parts. Yeah.
Can I tell you that was all during the era where I had no cable and like not really any internet and missed all fucking media in that time. I just came out of hibernation and people were like, Kim Kardashian's famous. Everybody has big asses now. I was like, dude,
Mm.
what changed? I was doing acid in the woods. I fucking sobered up and everyone had Brazilian butt lifts.
To me, like, the Kardashians aren't like, they're products. You know what? I'm gonna fucking talk about this right now because I've been wanting to say this.
Do it.
Let them have it.
They are so fucking rich, right?
Yeah, dude, fucking let them have it.
Yeah, go
They
off.
are so rich, and they shove
Let it
their
fly.
products. If you're a female, you cannot go anywhere without them wanting to shove fucking shit to buy that you need for your fucking makeup routine or your fucking Spanx to fucking suck in your ass and shit and do all this
Suck
shit.
in that ass.
Their products, and I
Suck
bought
your
them, suck and are cheap and are made in fucking China.
Bangladesh.
Yeah, like in the cheapest.
Shut up, Bangladesh.
They're billionaires, but their shit is like
I didn't know about
dollar
Yeah.
store level, like quality. And I just don't understand.
I haven't
like,
bought anything from them, but I believe you that maybe it's not so good.
It's not good at all, and I'm so fucking tired of them being like, buy this new shit, and I buy it, and it's shit.
Why do you listen to them? Do you want it?
Well,
Did you
I
actually
don't
want
buy it anymore, but when the one time I did,
sort
I
of
was-
manipulation. You can't go on Instagram or Facebook or whatever without seeing them.
they're
What's wrong with
they're
the clothes you have?
Everywhere.
what?
What's wrong with the clothes you have?
No, I don't shop their clothing line. I'm just like their
No, there's
makeup.
nothing.
They
the
have
point.
a huge
What else do
makeup
they make?
line. Why not try it out?
The
There's so
point
many
being,
makeup-
there's nothing wrong with the clothes you have, but their sponsored their like angle is like, oh, but there is.
Do they make individual makeup?
Yeah,
Because
they make like lipstick.
they have their own
She's a
makeup line. That's what
billionaire.
I'm talking about. their makeup
literally
line.
all of them look like their makeup came on a fruit roll up and they like put it on their face.
Yeah,
and,
they look like
peeled
Bratz
it off.
dolls.
And I've bought products from Kylie and products from Kim, and I could
And?
say it was trash, and I've never bought from it ever again. And that's
Damn.
how all of
That's
them
a hot
probably
take.
are.
Am I the only one who
If
thinks
you're a
that?
female, you're gonna try new makeup brands. Like I
Right.
wear shit done. I don't know if you noticed, Rusty, but I wear just like a little bit of makeup, a little bit.
Yeah, that's
Same.
classy.
Same the same way. I'm like, cover it up.
So yeah,
I gotta look younger.
Just push your
everybody.
face in
You don't
closet.
see? Don't you see your girlfriend's feed? Have you ever looked at your
Feed?
girlfriend's feed?
Feed?
Like Instagram
Oh yeah,
feed.
it's so boring, dude.
It's full of chick makeup shit,
It's
right?
so boring. No, I mean like some woke shit too, but yeah,
Right,
mostly yeah.
But a lot of times it's like, you know,
Actually-
shit trying to they make it act like they're not selling it to you, but they are.
Her feed sucks. It figured out how much she hates Amber Heard, and it decided that it's only going to show her like anti Johnny Depp like stuff. And so she's got to take a break, dude. She got caught in the anger trap.
It depends. All my feeds are a little bit different, but my TikTok feed is fucking wild.
But like, what do you mean by wild? 'Cause my mom called me the other day and
It's-
said that hers was broken. It just kept showing her dead babies.
Oof.
Oh, she was clicking on some.
Yeah, she got caught. Well, she told me she watches them all the way through because she's hoping at the end it'll turn out the baby lived, but it's a
Yeah.
miscarriage every time.
That's such like a mom thing because I've never seen that.
Yeah, dude, she's batting 1,000 for miscarriage videos right now.
I mean, that's where I mean where the intense like TikTok comment. I comment, okay, on TikTok.
Do you really?
I commented on a
For the
video
algorithm, good
and
for
it
your
was
friends, right? Or
no, it was on TikTok and it was like a cruel intentions, and I was like, oh, if you guys like this movie, I liked the original better. That's all I posted, and I got like some likes. Somebody commented, "Do you not have a brain?" like literally being just like, you don't even understand and don't have brain, and like came for me over this like
Oh my god.
to their deepest core, calling me like an idiot and all these things, and I was just like,
all right, you
I
fucking
thought I had a lot of
scarecrow.
likes.
Let's
Yeah.
go see the fucking wizard. Get your dumb ass a brain.
Try again, twat.
Maybe we'll give you some eyes so you can watch the movie next time.
I didn't think the comment was like negative or anything, but it's just like the fact that like people just
Oh,
go
no
so
one read
low
it in the
so
tone you just said it.
quickly.
Claudia, no one read it in the tone you just said it.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah,
If
right.
you like this movie, you should see the original. That's like fucking no. It was like, oh, if you guys liked this movie, then I really think that maybe you should.
They were like, "This is the greatest movie of all time." Like they were like so upset, and I just like, I don't understand why it has to go so low so quickly.
Yeah.
It's like you're a cunt and your mom should fucking die.
Dude, all
and
of
you're
it's
like,
that. All of TikTok comments are like, "That's my purse. I don't know you." It's all just fucking nut shots right away.
And I
It's
can't
like nice
imagine-
nails, ding dong. It's like so specific.
I can't imagine what celebrities go through. I really can't, because I
They
can't
don't
even
look.
handle. I can't even
They're
handle
so busy.
that.
Some of them do.
They got to be so busy though. Like
No, but there's a sweet spot. Like fucking
How can
James
you
Franco's
not
checking out.
look?
James Franco right now is going through a backlog of YouTube comments. He's going.
Wow.
James Franco has nothing but time, and he is going back through everything someone said about his smug fucking face and his fake Brooklyn accent.
It's gotta
sweet,
be
sweet
hard.
dimples.
It has to be hard because I
They're
can't
sweet
even.
because they're covered in like children's tears, dude. They're sweet and salty dimples.
I like that him and his brother are different kinds of hot. You know.
I don't have sympathy really for James Franco, so you should have compared.
did he do,
Wait,
like,
what's wrong
whipped
with
it-
Dave Franco?
What's wrong with
Oh
Dave?
no, not Dave. James.
James.
Oh, okay.
He like whipped out his dick in the car.
I can't lose too.
He's just pervert, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just
He
don't think,
shit the bed in Spider-Man 3.
I think that James Franco and Shia LaBeouf, they
Good
can go
note.
hang out.
Thank you.
What, Rusty?
It's a hot take.
I love those movies.
No, fucking, I don't need Shia LaBeouf. I don't need fucking James Franco. That's the thing. Is like,
Oh, Shia
I have
LaBeouf.
enough, like, fucking bullshit white guys who think that they're artists.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need anymore. Like, it's
Yeah,
fine.
it's called the Philadelphia comedy scene.
Yeah. Dead ass. Literally, they're fucking open micers with money.
Everyone's a genius.
Dude, Shia LaBeouf is like crazy but crazy hot. You know what I mean?
Is Shia LaBeouf hot to you?
In Disturbia, yeah.
He was at his prime.
Prime. You ever seen Disturbia?
Yeah, I've seen Disturbia.
It's great.
Would
Sorry,
you fuck Even Stevens? Shia
That's what I
Would you
was-
fuck holes?
I know. Oh, he was hot in holes.
Dude, he would.
Because he was around like my age. I think we're similar.
No, I'd
ages.
rather Disturbia Shia LaBeouf. I think.
Yeah, like 18-year-old.
Like
She likes a real
10.
We
creeper.
all like
10.
18-year-olds.
Oh, I love. Oh my god, I would kill for a stalker. Are you kidding? I would kill.
I've had one.
For real?
Like a stalker would kill for you.
It was
Well, yeah.
it was a little bit, and it was real. Like he would find me at work, and I would see him pass. Like
How
and I
old?
would-
What do he look like? Everything. Where's
he
he
was
now?
like my age. I don't know.
But how old were you at that time?
I was probably like 19 or 18.
Wait. Did I miss something you said that made her think you would know things about this person?
I
Well, I
did know
just-
that. I did know things
Sometimes
about
you
them.
know the stalker.
He knew he was the guy who I liked, brothers like step brother or
Right.
something like that. I did know him. I did know who he was.
See, I think there needs to be another word.
He was fucking creepy, and I bet you he will. Like I knew, I was like, he will murder a woman, and I bet like he's got a fucking chick in his fridge, type shit.
Yeah.
Like that's really scary. I don't want to diminish your lived experience. But
And I worked
think
at the mall. Do you
there
know how
should-
scary it is leaving the mall alone? Oh my god. My
all those
friend got
kids
groped.
with skateboards saying mean things to you. I know that.
Yeah.
I know that. dude.
Yes.
I
Nice
know
kicks.
those-
Yeah.
I wish they called
Exactly.
them kicks, dude.
Yeah, fucking pumps.
Fucking punks.
Some people say, "What are those?" They said, "We don't want to know."
I worked at PacSun.
Oh yeah.
Oh god,
Fuck
this is
yeah,
a fucking
dude.
2015 fever dream.
No. I just think there should be levels to this shit. Like that's definitely a stalker. I don't want to diminish your lived
No, no,
experience.
no, you're
That's a
doing-
stalker. But like, there's just something else about not knowing they're out there. You know what I mean?
I haven't done a stalker, but I've had like
Like, I'm talking binoculars across the street.
like pictures in their room.
Yeah. Pictures in their locker.
Like you're saying
Like shrine of
Hey
your hair and
Arnold's-
gum. Yeah, exactly, dude.
What's her name?
Helga Pataki.
Helga's
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
room statue.
I don't want
You think you've been reverse Helga'd before?
I don't want
You get the
stalker.
football head treatment.
I don't want stalker, but I want Shia LaBeouf looking in my room with the binoculars, obsessed with me, infatuation.
All right, you get that, but he also has pictures of you cummed to the wall.
No, I
Do
don't
you
love.
take that deal?
What pics? No.
It's
My
your
stand-up
profile
headshot?
pictures. Yeah, he
You know.
printed them out. He printed them out, but he got one of those little things that prints them from your phone.
Is it my riff at the Raven? Then maybe not. But yeah. I was talking. I literally left my house the other day, and I turned to one of my parentals, and I was like, "Just so you know, if I ever go missing, use a really hot photo." and they both got so upset, and I was like, "You morons! If I go missing, like it's because I wanted to."
I shouldn't say this, but I have a friend who went missing years ago, and her dad like barely speaks English. She was first generation. When she went missing, he shared a picture of her in a camo shirt hiding in a bush, and
Why?
it looked like it was like a bush lurker.
Like they found her.
Yeah,
Like, that was the picture that they
It
found
was
her.
like, hey, dude, if she's missing, I don't know if that's the picture you wanted, because she doesn't look like she wants to be found in that one.
That's so.
well,
fucked
thank
up.
you, because now I'm gonna make sure I have a picture.
Yeah, they shared it of her like it was like, this is the closest we've ever gotten to her, to our Bigfoot.
I was talking to someone else today. And this is true. I was talking to someone else today, and they were saying, if I die, release my nudes. Which is very
A
interesting.
man said that.
No, a woman.
A woman
bury
said
me
that.
inside the Louis store.
Interesting.
Is that a line
I
from
don't
something,
have
or is
any
that- or
nudes.
they
No,
think
that
it's
was a text I had
It's a
today.
real thing.
I don't
Real
have
thing.
any nudes. Should I get some?
I mean, if you're going to go missing, then yeah.
Wait, does she mean to release nudes of her? Or does she mean release the nudes everyone sent me? If I die, make sure every
Yeah.
dick pic that's hit my DMs sees the internet.
Oh my God.
Fucking.
If I released every dick pic I've ever gotten, there's not enough newspaper. It's like,
Write your suicide note in a collage of dick pics.
yeah.
Oh, dude, come on, like the
I
classic,
don't, we
like.
just talked. I never get dick pics.
If
Like, is there
anything
something
happens to
wrong
me,
with
the
me?
media finds out.
Is there something wrong with me?
No, I mean,
No, I think you look like you would cut it off. That's your thing.
Cut the penis
Yeah,
off?
dude, you look like you look like you would
Lorraine
send me like
above
a circumcision email, like or castration email.
How do you look like you'll cut somebody's penis? Oh, my crazy eyes.
Yeah, dude. Besides, you know.
yeah,
Are you
I
really
get
upset.
Disturbia. That would be a good reboot.
true.
Yeah.
That
Great
would be a reboot that I would be okay touching because it
Do
wasn't.
you want Shy in it
that-
though?
No, that's what a reboot
She does.
is.
Shy could be the murderer in the next one,
That would be sick.
right?
Or he could just be like have like maybe like a little cameo.
You know what I would love a reboot of if they did it really well? Freaky Friday. You ever see that?
But the one in the 2000s is so good.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. If they did it really
Did
well,
I ever see? I watched that recently on Disney Plus.
it's
too.
a great movie. That's like probably one of my favorite movies. I swear to
How-
God.
How like far up in like politics and how much acceptance do you think America needs of the homosexual LGBT community? Before I corrected myself, I didn't mean homosexual. You know what I mean? Like I started saying homosexual, I changed it to LGBT because I remembered that's the thing. before we just start doing like straight up just gay remakes. Like not even like in a pandering way, but just like, oh yeah, we can finally do this with 2 dudes. Cheaper by the dozen, and it's all dudes. It's 2 dudes raising fucking 12 girls.
I like that.
Disturbia, but the murderer is Shia LaBeouf, and he's like looking out for
Yeah,
young Shia
Disturbia
LaBeouf.
Popper edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, but or we could just tell more gay stories. Would
Well,
be
no,
cool.
for
like,
sure,
some
but they
real
won't
gay
do
stories.
that.
Rusty's
will
like, call me by your
eventually.
names pretty straight. Can we make it a little gayer, please?
What's that?
Let's get a third guy in there.
I do look like I think there's like gay names.
yeah. You're like, Aileo? Not so sure.
You're gay, but your name's Michael. No,
Yo, they're in Italy, not Fire Island. What's going on here?
We want more diversity in storytelling. It doesn't mean you have to remake stuff. It means you could just tell diverse stories. It's not that hard, Hollywood. Get it together.
Like the seriousness of it, and I always get pretentious at the end of podcasts for some reason, but it is the,
I wonder what that is.
people are dumb, and the human brain in its
Oops.
natural state wants to categorize information.
You heard it
into-
here, folks.
Huh?
Straight
Yeah,
from
dude,
Rusty
fucking hot take. People are
Wright.
dumb. No,
People are, that's gonna be my
the human brain.
YouTube. People are dumb.
All right, maybe not dumb, but like dumb.
No,
like,
people are morons.
Yeah, all right, so they're fucking idiots, dude.
What's
Fucking kill
your
them all. But so my point is that their brain can barely handle their lives. So the idea of asking them not to just chunk information into easy genres and groups is too much for them. It's too much to say, hey, dude, it doesn't matter this director's gay and it's about gay people. It's not a gay movie. It's just a movie from the mind of this director. Just like your comedy is from the mind of Claudia and your comedy is from the mind of Romy. Like, but people have a hard time understand. We're getting better at it, but have a hard time understand that humans tell human stories. And just because it's easier for you to understand if you say they're part of this group or they're part of the women or they're black or whatever. But yeah, I do think we just
But,
need more
like, that's-
human stories
but,
in
like,
Hollywood.
Right, like what I'm saying. It's just like it's the subject that's like talked about. It's like all seriousness. If you're talking about gay stories, black stories, female stories, I feel like we get this idea. It's like, oh, let's just put like a black person in this role, or like let's put a female and reverse it where there used to be a male be.
Right.
That's not what we want. We want to tell female stories, not females in a man's position. Or we want it like they're doing with that
Right.
Anne Boleyn. Did you see that?
Fuck that shit.
No.
They're doing Anne Boleyn, but it's like a black person as Anne Boleyn.
Well, that's cool, but like fuck
But
that.
it's like
fuck
that
Anne
sub-
Boleyn.
but
Like
it's-
I don't need it. Like
It's the subject of like we didn't ask for you to just make a historic white figure black. We're asking you to tell a historically black person
Right,
story.
right.
and I understand why this happens. It's because it's a crucial when
we
you
want
have
a
so
female stories who's had a female experience, not a male and a female in a female in a male's role. No, we want a female who's had a female experience.
when you have so little representation in a community, in a group, in a field, there is always going to be pressure to speak for as many of them as possible and to tell a story for all women, to tell a story for the black community. We are getting close to the point where it's a story about Jordan Peele, who has by Jordan Peele, who has the experience of being a part of the black community.
Jordan Peele
but-
is killing it in horror. He is the master
He's
of
killing
horror.
it in film because he's the exact example of what I'm talking about. He truly makes films from his life experience and from his brain, and that's why even when he's taking from old concepts, he's constantly reiterating on it, and it feels so fresh. And that's the difference between a reboot because it makes money, and I love that I got to go full circle. A reboot because someone forced you to call it a reboot. Taika Waititi doing Thor shit, and
Right.
it's whatever he wants it to be.
Yeah.
And then something where it's like, no, this means something to me, and I'm going to use it as a vehicle that people connect with to get my message across.
Yeah, and
Good
if you like
point.
that, check out Big Boy Mountain on Instagram.
I said funny shit too. I had like some of the best lines, really.
Okay, let's.
Jeff's gonna slap the shit out of you now. Shout out Jeff Galilla.
I can take it. That's what makes me a big boy. I take a big
Alright.
boy beating.
We're gonna start with Romy first. Romy, thank you for coming to the hashtag reboot.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here as always.
You not only were you the first guest to come back,
Sweet. I'm like a two-timer on
Technically-
SNL.
First one to escape
technically,
too.
and the first Gen Z to be on
Sweet.
the podcast. So that's 2. And then What's coming up? You got to do that again. 'Cause-
I'm going to a show now, which none of you can come to.
All right, well,
Dude, what's coming up? Fucking everybody should pop by. We're gonna be on the roast at Raven on Monday. That's gonna be
This comes out Monday, so.
Oh, the 13th. Come to Raven, and I don't know.
July 15th, we're doing a roast in.
In a
you have
month,
so many shows booked before then, but. You know.
Yeah, just check out my Instagram, Romy Rosner Comedy, and I post my flyers there. Just don't stalk me or be weird. Don't send me weird.
You were saying you wanted a stalker just a second ago.
Yeah, but not like in a weird way. I get a lot of like sugar baby messages, and of course I say yes, but no,
Do you get sugar baby messages or sugar daddy messages?
No, they want to be her,
they want to be the
daddy.
the daddy.
Okay, all right,
so I
yeah,
get
yeah,
sugar- right.
I
get a lot of messages. I get a lot of messages from guys in the requested part of Instagram, and they're like, roast me.
Oh, I
Yeah.
believe you. I believe that. I believe you get real sugar daddy messages of like money for foot pics too. But I
Man,
also
don't be
believe that you get
creeps.
sugar baby messages of people like, hey, I heard you had this class back in 2017. Can I get your fucking notes?
Yeah.
Do you have the answers to Miss McMillan's test?
Oh.
Come on,
Dude,
hook me
no.
up.
I was barely in high school. Anyways,
If you're
I'll
a
give you
man
mids.
out there and you're thinking, if I send this message, would that be creepy? Don't send the
It's
message.
creepy.
So if you have to second guess it, don't send it. That would be
Anyways.
my best. That'd be
That's me.
advice.
Yeah.
Follow Romy Rosner. Very funny.
Thank you.
Roast fucking queen. See her roast wherever the fuck she's at. Rusty, what do you got? Last hot takes on anything?
Fucking no. I did my thing. I'm fucking Rusty Wright.
I appreciate you coming last minute too. Shout out to Rusty coming.
Dude, I'll come through just to hang out. Fucking.
I know. I think I want to do like more episodes than I do.
Yeah, dude. Like we can just hang out, right? We can watch
That's what I'm
something. You wanna do a live
saying.
watch or something? Find the yo. You know something
I've been
about me?
thinking
I
about it.
fucking hate Star Wars. I think it's so stupid. Do you like Star Wars?
I just had a Star Wars episode.
I was gonna say like eventually like you
I
can
like
do like a
Star Wars.
you know you get fucking 5-6 more fans. Yo, guys, get her 10 more likes and we'll do a Patreon and we'll do a we'll
let's
do
get some fucking money.
you'll hear me talk about why Star Wars is stupid.
What's your podcast?
Podcast is Big Boy Mountain. Me and Jeff Colella fucking holding it
Shout
down.
out Jeff Colella.
YouTube, Spotify, everywhere. Got shows coming up. You can follow me at Rusty_John or don't. And I'll see you guys around.
And shout out again. Let's put Chris Aileo.
Chris Aileo.
R.I.P. Chris.
Heir to the Ailio's Pizza.
Shout out
fortune.
Chris Aileo. Congrats on graduating.
We're still thinking about
did-
you.
You know what? Congrats on graduating. You didn't have to.
He graduated bottom of his class.
Well, he's just a bottom.
He
but
said he didn't. Oh, we're not.
No. Chris Aileo is an absolute Italian angel. We love him. Follow him on Instagram at Chris Aileo.
I think I saw one of those on his.
He's got
Spray Brush
shows coming
t-shirt.
up.
All right. Yeah.
Shout out.
Kiss off.
I don't wanna